couple of weeks away from you being able to actually play in a game. Just again, how excited are you to actually, get in the stat sheets and actually
Extremely excited. I can't wait to play. It's been a while. I've never sat out before for this long. So I'm very excited. Yeah.
How different are you of a basketball player now compared to when you got here?
I think I'm very different. Just being under Coach Martin and all the gems of basketball that he has to give, just kind of soaking all that up for a whole year, learning our offense, learning our defense. There's a lot of things that I know now that I didn't know before I came here, and being able to apply those, I think, is one of the biggest benefits I've had. Just even like my mindset, not even just physically and skill, my mindset and being able to lock in and do certain things physically and mentally that I wasn't able to do.
What do you feel can be the strength of this team?
The strength of this team. I think we can play with great pace. I think we got a lot. We're deep. We can play fast. And if a guy gets tired, we can get another guy in there who's going to be just as good as any other player on the court. So I think that us being so deep and being able to play fast is going to be a huge benefit.
Where have you seen A.J. Lawson's game grow on court?
I mean, I say this about Alonzo. I think he got a year better. So everything, that his weaknesses, he got better at. His strengths are stronger. He just became an overall better player. But I think one of the biggest things is his leadership. He's really stepped up as a leader on this team and a guy that, a lot of the young guys and us look to for, to set the tone of practice.
You mentioned that leadership, and he said he's not really afraid anymore to get on guys or either in a positive or a negative way to push them that way. Do you have an example of that, or does he talk like that much more? Is there a noticeable difference?
Yeah, I mean...
Or is it a quiet leadership?
Yeah, AJ's not really going to be like the rah-rah guy screaming like kind of how Chris Silva was, but an example like we'll be in practice and one of the freshmen will come off one of our screens wrong and not do it properly. AJ has the confidence now to pull him aside and tell him what they're doing wrong, and then give him a little bit of encouragement how it was hard for him when he was a freshman, how he got it. And, for the freshmen, for us, hearing that from a guy like AJ who had a great year last year and is projected to go first round and be drafted, hearing that from a guy like him talking about his struggles and how he excelled and how he found a way to make it work, it's kind of inspiring for everybody.
Obviously, you haven't been on the court yet as a Gamecock. Tell Gamecock fans a little bit about what your style of play and game is like and what you think you're going to bring to the team.
I think I could just bring an eagerness to win. I haven't played for a year. I'm older now. I'm not trying to, like when I was a freshman, maybe your freshman mindset might be in the wrong place. But, as an older guy, I'm just trying to win, trying to get on the court and do whatever it takes to win a game for this team, get to postseason play, which I've never been to. What they can expect from me is just, me being a leader in my own way and, just trying to get us wins any way possible.